What is up, guys? I'm here with my WWE Elimination Chamber 2013 pay-per-view review. I gotta say, overall, I honestly thoroughly enjoyed this show. I thought it was really good. Could have been better, I honestly think, but it turned out pretty good. I thought I enjoyed the show. Leave you guys thoughts on the show if you liked it, if you didn't, whatnot. And yeah, let's jump into the show. Of course, the first thing you have before the show is the 30-minute pre-show. WWE's pre-shows, they're honestly hit and miss. One can be really good, like, Rumbles, I thought their pre-show was really good, or they can be really crappy, like this pre-show. Now, the first thing was on the pre-show was Josh Matthews interviewing Randy Orton. Orton says he's going to win the Chamber at WrestleMania, blah, blah, blah. Next match, well, the pre-show match, Brodus Clay and Tensai versus Team Rhodes Scholars. I'm not going to talk about it. Brodus Clay and Tensai won. It's pretty obvious. It was little to none surprise they even won. I had that little feeling that, or a little hope I should say, that Team Rhodes Scholars are going to win, but they basically got killed, and Sandown Rhodes keep going down. They're not going up, they keep going down, unfortunately, but that's how it goes. Match sucked, but Brodus and Tensai won, go figure. Then we go into the actual show, which was opened by the World Heavyweight Championship match, Alberto Del Rio versus The Big Show. This is the second pay-per-view where they opened it. I was surprised by that. I was like, wow, I think this would be, middle of the card and whatnot, but opened the show, good match, not nearly as good as their Rumble match because, this was a normal match. The Rumble match was a last man standing match, so it was kind of hard to compete with that. But like I said, it still was a solid match. Ricardo tried helping Del Rio win several times, when Del Rio had shown the cross arm breaker. He tried to get in the ropes and Ricardo pull it away and whatnot, which led to Big Show knocking Ricardo down. Big Show in the bucket. Del Rio went to kick the bucket in the Big Show's face, but Del Rio completely missed. Sorry about that. They basically pulled an Orton and Jericho from, I think, 04? 03, 04. I can't remember which year. I think it's 04. Possibly even 05. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure you've all seen the clip where Orton goes for the RKO and Jericho, when he has the walls in, and completely misses, and he runs back to the rope and do it again like nothing ever happened. That's what happened here. He missed the first time, did it again. Big Show got hit with the bucket. Del Rio puts him in the cross arm breaker. Big Show taps, and Alberto Del Rio is going to WrestleMania 29 as the World Heavyweight Champion. Like I said, good match, good opener, good stuff. Next match was the United States Championship match, Antonio Cesaro versus The Miz. It was a whatever match. It wasn't as good as the Raw match pre-show, simply because, Miz had the old injury thing going on with the shoulder, so they couldn't really focus on just being a match. You had Cesaro focusing on the injured arm the entire match, but then, eventually Miz had to come back, ends up injuring Cesaro's leg, and then Miz eventually gets DQ'd when, I think he goes for the figure 4. Cesaro kicked him, Miz landed on his crotch, and the ref DQ'd him for hitting him in the nuts. So Cesaro wins via DQ, and after the match, Miz is like, no, you want to DQ me for that, something stupid like that. This is how you're going to DQ me. Kicks Cesaro right in the nuts and walks away. So the feud is obviously continuing. Next, we have Team Hell No backstage. Bryan saying how they should work together in the chamber, then it should come down to them, then they should go at it. And Kane pretty much agrees. He says, okay, you watch my back and I watch my back, basically saying, you're on your own, but you can, if you help me, help me. And Bryan didn't appreciate that, which led into the World Heavyweight Championship #1 Contenders, the Elimination Chamber match. First person to come out was Jack Swagger with this horrible new theme, by the way. Terrible. And after him came out was Kane, then followed by Mark Henry, Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan, Chris Jericho. So Daniel Bryan and Chris Jericho opened the chamber, or started in the chamber, and they went at it, which was good. Bryan and Jericho, can never go wrong with those two going at it. Then the first person to enter the match was Jack Swagger, followed by Kane, then Randy Orton, and then Mark Henry. I gotta say, this chamber match was good. I thought it was it didn't get really good in my eyes until Mark Henry came out, which is weird because you never think that Mark Henry would make a match great. But when Mark Henry came out, it felt like the match got a lot better, and it was good. I really like the fact that they had all 6 guys get in the chamber before anyone got eliminated. That shows how, each man proved they deserved to be in the chamber match, so I really like that. First elimination occurred on Daniel Bryan when Mark Henry gave him a World's Strongest Slam. They got the 1, 2, 3 to eliminate Daniel Bryan. Kane was next when Mark Henry gave him World's Strongest Slam. 1, 2, 3, he's eliminated. And before they got eliminated, they did a whole comedy thing where they were working together. Then, Bryan trying to eliminate Kane from behind, and, Bryan's like, let's hug it out, and Kane's like, no, and Bryan's like, yes. Team Hell No, they're great together. I don't care what anyone says, they're gold. But they're first two eliminated. Then the third person eliminated was Mark Henry when Jack Swagger hit him in the leg. So he's like, my leg. Then Chris Jericho hits a code breaker. Then Randy Orton goes, boom, RKO. 1, 2, 3. Mark Henry's now eliminated. When he got eliminated, Mark Henry was pissed. Gave World Strongest Slam to everyone. Swagger, Orton, and Jericho who were left. Booker T got to run down like, yo, get your ass out of this chamber, sucker. He was just telling Mark Henry to get the hell out of there. Mark Henry eventually got out. Then he came down to Swagger, Jericho, and Orton, and they went at it. It was really good. That triple threat right there was really good. They went, I'd say at least 10 minutes they went at it. It was a really just good wrestling match right there. Next person eliminated was unfortunately Chris Jericho. He went for the lion salt. Orton put his knees up. Jericho landed on it. Orton got up. RKO Jericho 1, 2, 3. And immediately following, Jack Swagger rolls up Randy Orton. 1, 2, 3. Jack Swagger will be challenging Alberto Del Rio for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 29. Who wants to see that? I know I don't. Swagger came back a couple weeks ago, and all of a sudden now he's in the main event scene? That doesn't fly with me. And, I called Swagger winning it. I know I didn't predict him to win it in my prediction video, but ask Luke Cage 29 on Twitter, message him, comment, whatever. You can ask him. He'll even tell you this. The day Swagger came out, because we're going to watch the Best of Raw and SmackDown 2012 DVD. And before we got started, we read that Swagger came back. When Swagger came back, I told him, I said, listen, Swagger's winning that chamber. Watch. And we were both pissed about it. We're like, please don't. I'm like, dude, he's going to win it. And he did. I really hate being right sometimes. I really, really do. But Swagger is challenging Del Rio for the world title at WrestleMania. I'm not interested in that whatsoever. If Swagger would have came out months ago and they built him up for the main event, then I would have found it. But no, I can't buy Del Rio or Swagger for a world title match at WrestleMania. For over limit or something, fine, but WrestleMania, no. Looks like Mania is going to open up with a world title match 3 years in a row. Anyways, after the chamber match, we got the 6-man tag team match, John Cena, Ryback, and Sheamus versus the Shield. Right away when the Shield came down, they went at it, and they carried on into the ring. And this match, I gotta say, at first it was kind of boring, because I hate these matches where they have the heels kick one face's ass for the longest time until the face gets the hot tag, and then, they start the crowd erupts and everything. I hate those matches because I'm like, alright, I'm watching these guys beat the holy hell out of one guy for, long periods of time. That's why I really didn't like The Rock and Cena versus Miz and Truth at Survivor Series 2011, because Cena was in that match 95% of it, and he's getting his ass kicked 90% of it, so I was like, this sucks. But at the Shield, they worked phenomenal together. I know their TLC match was awesome, but they worked even better here. They're a legit stable, guys. They were awesome. And the ending was even better to this match. Just bananas. Ryback got the hot tag. They're all going at it. Freaking one to the outside. Roman Reigns, the beast that he is, spears the living hell out of Sheamus through the barricade. Oh, Roman Reigns' spears are fucking vicious. They're like nothing else. Then, the action goes back into the ring. Cena got Ambrose in the AA. Ryback's got Rollins in the Shell Shock. Cena gives the AA to the Ambrose. And before Ryback can give Rollins Shell Shock, outruns Roman Reigns. Another huge spear to Ryback. 1, 2, 3. Rollins pins Ryback. The Shield wins. They are now 2-0. Very, very shocked the Shield won. I love that they won. I'm very happy that they won, but I honestly didn't see them winning. I didn't see either Cena, Ryback, or Sheamus getting pinned. But Ryback got pinned, which I was very surprised by, because if anyone's getting pinned, I honestly thought it'd be Sheamus. But it was just, the match went from whatever to awesome in a span of 6-7 minutes. It was good stuff there. And yeah, just good stuff there. Next, we have Dolph Ziggler coming out, cutting a promo saying that Swagger's got a match at Mania for the world title, but it doesn't guarantee him to win the world title. His Money in the Bank briefcase does. He's going to cash in and become new world champion. Out comes Booker T saying hey, you talk about stealing the show, blah, 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 blah. You say you're as good as you. Well, your opponent says, as good as you as well. Out comes Kofi Kingston. So it's Dolph Ziggler versus Kofi Kingston in a impromptu match. Match was good. They have good matches, but this match was really like 4 minutes long. Ziggler at the one with Zigzag. By the way, AJ was looking fine as hell tonight. Damn, and Big E was being big useless as usual. After the match, Big E tried to make himself look relevant by beating the hell out of Kofi Kingston, even though no one cares about him. Big E Langston, you're not impressive. You suck, you blow, and please leave. And after Ziggler's done with you, please get released, because I hate your guts, dude. That was my little shoot on Big E Langston right there. But yeah, whatever match, like I said, Ziggler wins. I guess it was just the kill time or whatever. Nothing special. Next, we have Michael Cole showing the WWE app how to download it and crap. We've seen it a million times, Cole. We know what we're doing. Then we have a pre-show of the recap of the pre-show, which leads into a segment with Brodus, Clay, and the Funkadactyls playing with the new Power Slammer toys, whatever they're called. And Tensai was like, this is stupid. And they started dancing. It was a lame segment, really stupid. Next, we have the Divas Championship, Kaitlyn versus Tamina Snuka. Kaitlyn won the spear to retain the title, that's all I'm going to say. Kaitlyn looks fine as hell as usual. She has the best attire in the Divas division, and that's it. And, yeah, I've already talked about that match too long, and let's move on. In the main event, WWE Championship Match, The Rock versus CM Punk. If Rock gets counted out and disqualified, CM Punk wins the WWE Championship. This match it started off slow, and it was pretty slow paced for the majority of the match, but it really started picking up towards like the last, I'd say 5 to 8 minutes. It really started picking up. It was a good match. I enjoyed it. Like I said, I think it's better than the Rumble match, but you know, it was still good stuff. They did a thing where Punk threw Rock into the referee, and the referee took a bump. Punk gave him a GTS, went to pin him, no referee in sight. Referee comes down, Rock hits a people's elbow, gets the 2 count. The referee somehow gets injured again. I forgot how he got injured, like he twisted his ankle or something, he got injured, whatever. And then Punk told him to get the title. Heyman was holding Heyman was holding Rock on the ropes. Punk went to hit him with the title, Rock moved, so Punk hit Heyman with the title. Which turned into a Rock bottom, and 1, 2, 3, The Rock retains the WWE Championship, so at WrestleMania, The Rock will be defending the WWE Championship against John Cena once again. Well, not for the title, but the match is going to happen once again. You know, Rock matches, you can't really talk a lot about them, that's why, you know, like in my Rumble review on this one, I just spit right through, because there's not a lot to talk about, but, you know, you basically can just say it was good or bad or not, because you can't really call these spots out considering Rock. This is only his 4th match since coming back, and there's a segment, or not a segment, but there's a spot, I don't know why I forgot about it, where Punk Rock bottom Rock on the Spanish announce table, but unlike at the Rumble when Rock went to do it, they broke it before they hit the table. Punk hit the Rock bottom of the table, but the table didn't break. So it was like, what the hell is going on? But nevertheless, like I said, it was a great match, better than the Rumble match in my opinion. And WrestleMania is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting on Raw tomorrow to see how Punk reacts to being screwed again. He was screwed. He should have won that match for disqualification when The Rock hit the ref, but didn't happen. And yeah, this is my review of the Elimination Chamber. I don't know how far I am into the video. I'm 13 minutes, 14 minutes now, making good time. And yeah, I'll see you guys for my WrestleMania predictions and review in 7 weeks. And I'm out, guys.